Good morning, children. This is for Thursday's lesson for Mr. Wakelam's maths group. Obviously, I'm not Mr. Wakelam, but I'm here to teach you this morning. Now, we've been starting a unit on 2D shape, and yesterday there was this on Teams for you to have a little look at. So I'm just going to quickly go over the answers with you quickly before we move on today. So you were asked first of all to describe the shapes. This first one, count the sides. A pentagon has 5 sides. This one here, a triangle has 3 sides. A lot of this will be revision for you children. This one here, a square has 4 sides. And this one here, a hexagon has 6 sides. And then you were asked to find out which shapes have 4 sides. When we're counting sides, a really good way of doing it, boys and girls, is to get a pencil and to actually put a line through each side as you're counting. 1, 2, 3, so I know that's got 3 sides. And I did the same with these here. We were asked to circle the 4-sided shapes. This one's an interesting one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's got 4 sides, so I could circle that one as well. And then at the top you were asked to which shapes have 6 sides. So again, using your pencil, count the sides round and circle them, the ones that have 6 sides. Your fourth task there was that you were asked to complete a little table about shapes. So this one here, rectangle, 4 sides, and there's the shape. And then you were asked for triangle, we know that's 3 sides. And then pentagon, I found 2 pentagons there, we know that's got 5 sides. Hexagon, well I could see a lot of hexagons because I've just circled 3 up here, so rather than me drawing them, I just wrote C above and put that up there to refer back to that one at the top. This one here, a square, 4 sides. This one here, this is an interesting one. It's an octagon because it's got 8 sides, and the prefix oct at the beginning of a word means 8. Just like in the word octopus, that means that that creature has 8 legs. So if it's got octagon at that oct at the beginning tells me it's 8 sides. So remember that one in case it comes up later in the week. Then we've got hexagon there because I know that one's got 6 sides. Okay, so I hope you managed that okay. So for today's work, we're looking at this to find the regular and irregular shapes. Let's have a little look at those words because they're quite tricky. So regular means that all the sides on the shape have the same length. They're all equal length. If a shape is irregular, then the sides on that shape have different lengths. And this here, we've done a bit of this in spelling, we've put the prefix in front of a word. So if we put in front of regular, it makes irregular. And that prefix, remember, means not. So when I add to regular, it means not regular, irregular. So try and remember that for our spelling work. Okay, so first thing here, let's have a look at these 2 shapes then. These both have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both have the same number of sides. Only one of them is regular. Which one is it? Have a little think. Which one has all the sides the same, regular? Yep, you're right. It's this one here. And you're telling me, and you're shouting at the screen at home, oh, it's a square, it's a square, it's a square. And this one here, we can see that this one and this one are the same, and this one and this one are the same, but not all of them are the same. So it must be irregular. And you're screaming at me saying, Mrs. Thomas, it's a rectangle. Yes, it is. Well done. Another one to do here. Let's count the sides. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So 5-sided shape. Ooh, can we remember what that is, children? Have a little think. You're right, it's a pentagon. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must also be a pentagon. Brilliant. Only one of them is regular. Only one of them has all sides the same length. Can you have a little look and see what you think? Yes, you're absolutely right. This one, every single side is the same length. So this one we would say is a regular pentagon. This one here, you can see there's a very long side here and there's two short ones. So this must be irregular. Irregular. Okay, both pentagons, one regular, one irregular. Now, this is a worksheet that's on Teams. You can either download it, you can look at it, you could write your answers in the book. On a piece of paper, you might just write number 1 there and number 2 there, and then you could just put 1 on a piece of paper and write whether or not it's regular or irregular if you can't download the sheet. So what you have to do is look at the shape and decide if it's regular, all sides the same, irregular, all sides different. Okay, so I'm looking at this one here. This is an interesting one. Counting the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a fun shape. It's a 6-sided shape. It must be. Yes, you're absolutely right. It's a hexagon. So if you could complete that for me, either on the sheet or on a piece of paper, that would be brilliant. That's your task. Don't forget at the very bottom, there's a little question there for you to try and explain what makes a regular shape and what makes an irregular shape an irregular shape. That's a bit of tricky bit there at the bottom, a bit more challenging. And there's also a little challenge for you to think about your environment, the things around you. Can you find examples of regular and irregular shapes around you? In the classroom, the tabletop is a rectangle. I'm looking at that. Oh, that must be irregular. Hasn't got all sides the same. Irregular. Okay, so you can make a list of those, and if you want, you can try and post them back on Teams for me if you want to. I hope that's okay for you this morning, children. Enjoy your shape work and have fun in the snow. See you soon.